Hey everybody, I'm on the road. I'm back here in Florida for a quick little meeting I'm going to at Blackout, and then an event tonight. Then I'll be flying back to Tennessee. No video yesterday because of a travel nightmare I ran into yesterday, but I wanted to do this video because there's a lot of gun control on the docket today across this country in mostly every state and at the federal level. And I think we all understand it, but I think we need to mention it so that we can tell others today, because today's a big day. Today's the election, and I'll also have my prediction at the end, so stay tuned. I got a list of some things that I want to keep on your frontal lobe today, and I'm going to go through this. There's a lot of gun control, like I said, but I also want to thank my friends CMMG, who fight gun control out of their own pocket. The owners have sued ATF, and they will continue to do so. You can save with G&G 10 over at CMMG by phenomenal tools. They have great colors, phenomenal chamberings, lengths, styles, with or without buffer systems. Great folks over there. Check them out, CMMG. Tell them I sent you. So, what gun control is on the line today? Well, I'll start with magazine bans. We just saw that the DC Circuit Court of Appeals have upheld DC's magazine bans, saying that while magazines are arms, they're not protected, which we know is crazy. And that sets up a Supreme Court showdown, which is why today is very important. And that's just the beginning. We have one candidate who has been begging for an assault weapon ban, yet they can't even tell us what an assault weapon is. We know what they want to ban: semi-automatic rifles. The most popular and the hottest selling rifles in America, they want to ban them. They want to take your guns, but they want to ban them for the future generations. It's a ban. She's also begging for a magazine ban, an arbitrary number that the government wants to tell you that you can carry. Yeah, that's not the way it works. That same candidate is begging for red flag laws across the country because they know they can't do it federally, but if the states do it, then they're good to go. States will do their dirty work for them. And we see that happen in many states. Massachusetts, DC, it's not a state, but they want to be, New York, California, the list goes on and on. She's also begging for universal background checks, which is a registration, so they know who has what and where they are, just in case. So that candidate is doing that, begging for that. We have another candidate that has said that he has learned, because he is no longer new and green, and he has now surrounded himself with a phenomenal team. I will say a phenomenal team. Bobby Kennedy Jr., who's looking to destroy and dismantle the bureaucratic health structure in this country. Tulsi Gabbard, which is also, she's looking to, and you guys know my issues with her, but she is looking to destroy and dismantle the warmongering military-industrial complex. These are tall tasks, but you can't, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. He's also surrounded himself with Elon Musk, who is looking to shred government inefficiency. And now Joe Rogan has just endorsed Donald Trump as well. I'll never tell you who to vote for, but I will tell you need to seriously vote for the country's future. There is one candidate who is going to continue the destruction, and there's one candidate that is looking to stop the powers that be, to stop the everyday normalcy of just getting fat off of our backs, our money, and destroying what we believe in. There is no perfect candidate. There is no perfect candidate. I have always been a single issue voter, right? Always. But there are so many issues right now at play that if we don't correct them now, my single issue isn't going to really mean as much, and it might be forced to mean a lot. Got to say things kind of different ways. We have one candidate that has been installed without receiving one single primary vote. A complete end around in violation of all that the Republic stands on. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. The government did not choose, well, the government did choose, but the government of the people did not choose this candidate. What else is on the line? I've told you about assault weapon bans, magazine bans, red flag law, and gun registration. Well, there are 34 Senate seats in different states up for grabs this year, which means the control of the Senate. The Senate has been an anti-gun quagmire with Chuck Schumer leading the way for a very long time. What else is at play? All 435 United States House of Representatives seats, which means the House control is at play. Can't do a lot without both of those chambers working for the people, and they haven't really done that a lot lately. 11 different state governors are up as well. Where are we seeing most of the infringements take place before the feds kick them in? At the states. If you're sick and tired of your state, doing what they're doing, then get people to vote and change things from the top down. Vote down ballot all of your options, whether it's states that have judges on the ballot, states that have sheriffs on the ballot, your selectmen, your select board, your city council, your school boards. We need to vote all the way down the ballot. But what they don't mention when you hear what's up for grabs, what's at stake, is the 5, depending on where you get your numbers, between 5 and 10,000 federally appointed positions. Now the president appoints the major ones, and then those appointed positions appoint the rest. I won't say the lesser important, but the rest of those. And the people he has in line to make those appointments, Donald Trump's team, the Gabbards, the Musks, the Kennedys, the Ramaswamis, and the like, they're ready to do some serious destruction to the bureaucracy that has been destroying this country. They can't do things federally, but they can tell their thugs to go around and do it administratively. And we've seen that with the ATF for 4 years. But those 5,000 plus appointments don't include what's big here also is the Supreme Court. 2 justices, the top 2 Second Amendment, the Pro 2A justices want to retire. They're old. They want to retire. I'm talking about Justice Samuel Alito and Justice Clarence Thomas. They want to pull the pin. And if we have, it's one of the best things Trump did was appoint all of his federal judges, and Biden in the last 4 years has tried to undo that by appointing his judges. If we're going to have 2 vacancies in the Supreme Court and we don't get somebody to appoint conservatives, constitutionalists, everything they want will be rammed through. It won't be a conservative majority anymore. This team that is assembled by one candidate is ready to destroy the bureaucracy. That's what I'm voting for. I voted for Donald Trump. There are going to be people who are crazy, mad at me for that, but I'm voting for the future of the country. I have kids. One day maybe I'll have grandkids, but that's what I'm voting for. And if you don't vote, if you sit this one out, you make it easier for the other side to win, and you're kind of in a way voting for the destruction, and I won't say that rough, but you're in effect, your lack of voting is voting for the other side who wants to take away all that our forefathers worked so hard for. So my prediction is Donald Trump wins if you and your brethren get out and vote. If we don't, they will cheat enough. You've heard the term too big to rig. My prediction is Donald Trump wins today, but I'm not taking that for granted. I will, just like you, be watching all night long, and I hope that you will, if you've already voted, call your friends and make sure they voted. Call them. Ask the question. Get in, just be assertive. Hey man, did you vote today? No? Why not? Come on, I'll come pick you up. We need to get this done. It'll take you 15, 20 minutes, and then whatever. We'll go out and grab lunch or dinner. But get it done. Guys, today is a big day. We might not know the results today because of the way the system is, right? And these Dominion voting machines, and the only states that can't give you the answers of who won today would be those blue states, the swing states that the blue side needs to win. It's funny how that works out. But too big to rig. Get out there and vote. Seriously, vote for the future of this country. Because like Elon Musk said on the Joe Rogan podcast yesterday, this is probably the last one. It's probably the last one. Guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means so much to me. I love you. And God bless America. Long live the Republic. And subscribe to the channel if you want more information about what is about to happen here in the next 48 to 72 hours. I'll bring you all the info, keep you in the know. Have a great one. Take care.